Imagine if you could eat a plant that lets you chat with animals for an entire hour. This intriguing thought brings us into a world where communication barriers dissolve and we can finally understand our furry, feathered, and finned friends. Picture yourself munching on this magical plant, the flavors bursting in your mouth as suddenly the world around you transforms. You hear the birds chirping, but this time it's not just random sounds. They're actually talking to you. What would they say? Would they share their secrets about the adventures they have in the sky? Let's delve into this fascinating scenario where humans and animals engage like never before. First, consider the practicalities of having this ability. What would happen during a walk in the park? You might pass by a dog, and instead of a simple wag and a bark, it starts telling you about its day. Hey there, human! Did you see what I did yesterday? I caught a squirrel and it was the best chase! Such conversations would redefine how we perceive our pets and wildlife. Would owner-pet relationships grow deeper as we finally understand what our beloved companions really think and feel? Now, if you think about it, speaking with animals could also bring some unexpected challenges. Imagine a world where animals voice their opinions about humans. Suddenly, you'd have cats declaring that they're not actually fond of being dressed up in silly costumes, or dogs demanding more park time and less time locked inside. It could lead to humorous but intense debates. The cat might roll its eyes and say, "Seriously? Can you chill out with the flashy costumes? We're putting machines, not fashion models." Not to mention the environmental impact of such a plant. Conversations with animals could lead to a massive awareness of animal rights. Elephants could tell us about the dangers of poaching, while bees might inform us of the crucial role they play in our ecosystem. This knowledge could spark global action. Picture people rallying not just for pets, but for all creatures, shaping wildlife preservation efforts based on first-hand accounts from animals themselves. But let's take it a step further! If this plant exists, scientists would definitely want to study it. What are its properties? Can its essence unlock new ways to bridge human-animal communication forever? Picture a world where we create more of these plants to foster deeper understanding and compassion between species. As these plants spread, would we start seeing a world where animals contribute to discussions about their habitats? Could whales advocate for cleaner oceans, while birds support tree conservation? Now, while all of this sounds fabulous, there would be ethical questions. What if some people exploit this power? Imagine a criminal trying to use the plant to get insight into animal behavior, thus understanding how to hunt them down more efficiently. It would then become crucial to safeguard the secret of this plant, ensuring it only reaches those who wish to use it for good. Wrap your brain around that! A single plant could launch a tsunami of changes in how humans view and treat animals. Our perspective could shift from dominance to coexistence, tackling issues like deforestation and climate change with the voices of those most affected the animals. So, even though speaking to animals for just an hour may seem like a fantasy, the implications it holds are nothing short of mind-blowing. It's a world bursting with information, empathy, and potential action. But if we could actually listen to animals, perhaps we'd find that they're not just creatures to cohabit with. They're key allies in protecting the planet. In conclusion, can you imagine the conversations you'd have? Would you finally be able to understand what your cat is complaining about, or what your dog wishes to do? Although this idea might remain in the realm of fantasy for now, it invites us to think critically about our relationships with animals and the responsibility we hold toward them. Thank you for joining me on this wild dive into an imaginary world. Remember, knowledge is power. Let's keep exploring it together.
Please subscribe!